Kevin's log, Ourdate 07 15 2026. More mysteries today. I've got a locked up predator. Kind of locked up. I can spin it backwards. But it's definitely locked up. Trying to go forward. So it was really interesting. This thing ran perfect. Ran better than it did with the other engine that I had on here. And I shut it off. And it sat for a couple days out in the field. And I pulled it forward, and I was going to cut up that stuff over there. And I pulled on it, and I pulled on it, and I pulled on it, and I pulled on it. And I was like, that's weird. It won't start. Check spark. Had spark. Definitely getting fuel. So I pulled the plug out for the third or fourth time and checked compression. I had no compression. Okay, something's going on with the valves. Pulled the valve cover off. I've got a rocker arm looser than hell. It was actually off the push rod. So I got it back on there. Started to pull it. Same thing, no compression. Pulled the cover back off. Pushed on the valves. And it was stuck. Okay. There was a lot of pressure there, but it popped loose. No big deal. Put it back together again. Gave it a pull, and it went like this. Yeah. I got it unbolted now. But that's it. That's what I had. Like, okay, I got something a little more serious going on. So, I'm going to have to pull it apart, find out what's going on. Which made me say, I still need this thing to work, and I don't have another horizontal engine with a 3/4 shaft. So, well, I do. I have that, but it doesn't work. And I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours trying to get it going. I'm pretty sure it's just a carburetor. But I was like, to hell with it. And Don's brother was here yesterday, and he was talking about using a cereal box for a gasket. Well, I've done that before, and then you have to replace them again soon. And I had made my own gasket for the lawnmower a while back. I was like, okay, screw it. I think I've still got some material. Not nearly enough. So I decided to cheat. Left the old gasket on there, sealed up what was leaking, ran a bead all the way around the whole thing. Not a thick bead, because I've run into problems with that before, where the silicone comes loose and blocks your oil jets. That sucks. Catastrophic damage. So, yeah. So I'm going to wait for that, give it a couple hours to set up, and throw that back on there, fill it back up with oil, see what happens. Which is really bad, because that Predator was running so good. And I kind of wonder if it wasn't possibly, because I've had stuff like this happen before. It's really so strange when something's running perfectly and then you go back to it and you've got problems, serious problems. So there might have been a bit of a heat buildup. It might have been the old gas that was in it. Might have had some factor. might have factored into it. There we go. That's a little better. But I thought I had this problem solved. Now I'm doing it all over again. Yay, fun. I'll get it going here pretty soon. And I think yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tear that Predator apart and see what's going on with it. Because that's weird. Bumbling Fool signing off.